Hey, y'all see this shit? Drop out. Big king. Damn. Raptors fans start petition to send Pascal Siakam back to Africa, calling him a gorilla and other racial slurs. See, man, y'all some $40 million slaves, man. Hold on, let me read a little bit of this. This is disgusting but not surprising. Fans see players as property. What I just say, $40 million slaves. When they are playing well, they love you. But when your ass ain't playing good, they spit all kind of racial slurs. Facts. Take the case of Pascal Siakam. Siakam has worked very hard to make himself into an NBA player, but his struggles in the bubble, and now he is being called a gorilla and is being told to go back to Africa. It is very sad. Now, that's the same shit, and we might read a little bit more later. But I don't need to, because this easy to explain. Reality check, brothers and sisters from Africa. When you come to America, these is the real white people. Nigga. Canada ain't nothing but America. That just them putting a fence up, okay? Ain't nothing but America. And, they tried to make that as like, when they say go back to Africa, like, they pose to make us mad or something. And a lot of goofies, they do make them mad and shit. Like that's something bad, nigga. So, don't nobody want to be up in goddamn Canada anyway. Ain't nothing but a goddamn freezer shit right there next to Greenland. Right there next to Greenland. That shit ain't nothing but the North Pole. Okay? So, this the same thing that they say in America to the black man. Go back to Africa and all this shit. And see, he was born at home. Shit, he going back. I know he gonna spend the rest of his life in fucking Canada? They tried to make us see that when they say that, they trying to demean you to say, well, your country ain't shit. See, he know you don't know nothing about Africa, and I'm talking to the people that ain't never been or not studying or none of that. They know you don't know nothing about Africa. They know they done printed that goddamn Sambo Savage shit in your mind, jungles and all of this shit. They done printed that shit in your mind, and that's the only thing you see it as. Okay? And then they put all that propaganda on the news and shit. And so you a $40 million slave too, because at the end of the day, you only dare to entertain white people, nigga. You only dare to entertain white people, nigga. Period. And they feel like if you ain't playing good for that team, bitch, get the fuck on. They do black people like that shit all the time. If black people in America, start to, express the way that they feel, the first thing that they say, black people go out there and protest. The first thing, the Trump worshipers and all the rest of be saying, the undercovers and all that, be saying, go back to Africa. Shit, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. I was just listening to Akon a minute ago, and he was talking about Akon City, Akon Waganda and shit. And he was, again, talk about, how America wasn't built for black people, because it wasn't. Period. And niggas be like, we built this. We built this. So you don't own a damn thing. You don't own nothing. You don't own them. I'm talking about as a whole. As a whole. You understand? You're not going to be able to change this shit during our lifetime. It's a good thing that we go out there and we try, because we supposed to do that. But that shit just ain't going to happen. Y'all better be, saving y'all money up or whatnot. These brothers right here in the NBA, they got money. They can go wherever the hell they want to go anytime they want to go. They got their own private planes and shit. But I'm talking about, the black people in Canada and the Americas and the islands and shit. Man, listen here. You better be saving up them little quarters and shit you got and putting them up. Because you're going to end up getting caught up in some shit that you don't got nothing to do with. You see what I'm saying? These, especially in North America. If you in North America, you best to be getting your monies together, because don't look like they're going to be paying no reparations no time soon, okay? That don't mean we shouldn't fight for it. Yes, fight for that. But they not going to be paying none of that shit no time soon. So what you going to have to do? You going to have to get you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You better get something up out of this shit, because they ain't going to, yeah, we built it, but we didn't want to. They made us do the shit. We didn't want to build the shit. And now we trying to take pride in something that we never wanted to ever be a part of. Our peoples never wanted to be a part of no damn America, ever. At no point in history. You can go from 1619 to goddamn 1968 and the slavery all through there. And that just, 55, 60 years ago, nigga. So what you think? So, just a quick flash in the pan of a little 50 years of us protesting gonna change 500 years of slavery, nigga. That shit'll never happen. And my brothers and sisters that's coming over here from the continent or from the islands, you gonna get a quick reality check, okay? You ain't never, man, listen here. Y'all brothers and sisters in Africa and shit and the Caribbeans and all of this shit in South Africa. Man, we had jaw slave masters. If the black Americans had jaw slave masters and shit, bitch, we would have been free. Them little English talking proper and shit, man, that shit wouldn't have been scary enough. That shit wouldn't have been scary enough. Them little French talking and niggas in Africa be talking French talking and shit. Man, if we had them motherfuckers as slave masters, nigga, we would have been free in 2 days. That shit wouldn't have lasted but 2 days. But since we got a subhuman cowboy, the USA European and shit, which is the most brutal slave master imperialist that ever exists, nigga. And how do I know that? This is the white man that ruled the world. Not no French white people, no little British white people, and none of that shit. It's the American white people. They the bully on the block. So that prove right there. And, that they the most brutal when it come. So our minds been wiped as far as being African and shit. That's why they be like, yo, go on back to Africa, because they know your black ass scared to go over there. Period. You scared to go to your own fucking homeland, to the fact y'all start making up lies talking about we indigenous. You ain't no fucking indigenous. How the fuck were you? See, that's just a fucking excuse for poor ass niggas that ain't got no money. They could just stay over here. If this man can't escape racism, this man got goddamn 30, 40, 50 million, $100 million in the bank, and they don't give a fuck about him. How they feel about your black ass, and you in the unemployment line, motherfucker. You lesser than the dirt on the ground, nigga. Period. They look at you as if they look at this man in America as a goddamn gorilla and talk shit to him, and he supposed to be some African black man, of high esteem and shit. If they only respect your elites, what the fuck you think how they look at you? If I was him, I would get the fuck out of Toronto. How you gonna play for a city knowing these motherfuckers don't like black people in Canada, period, and half them motherfuckers is black. And see, the little mixers, y'all come to America, y'all gonna get y'all reality check too, nigga. Because ain't no mixing and matching over this motherfucker, bitch. You either black, white, or some other shit. Period. And then, they just now put them on the census, all that other shit. Which means they don't even really count all that shit. This shit over here in America is black versus white. It always have been. It always will be. Everybody else just in the middle of this shit. Period. But black people don't got the goddamn weaponry to fight a war in America, motherfucker. So, hell yeah, we gonna go back home. What the fuck we gonna do? Just sit over here and be destroyed by these motherfuckers and shit? Goofy, I bet you every time he have an off season, I bet you right now, he in Africa right now. He probably, ain't even heard this shit. What the fuck these niggas talking about? Bitch, I'm in Africa now. Go back, bitch, I'm here. What is you talking about? Pascal, get traded up out of there, man. Get traded up out of there, man. Come on down there to LA. And, you know, we'll put one of them, you know, rings on your finger. For real, bro, because how you gonna play for a city knowing you in this, you know, if we could ever get some crowds and shit back, even in another bubble, how you gonna play for some motherfuckers that, you know, the fans in the city is racist and shit? And that go for every goddamn well, for that matter. Period. They say when they be going down there to Utah and shit, say I don't be saying nothing but racial slurs to the black players and shit. In the NBA, straight black. That's why the brothers are, man, if we was really real, yo, if we was really real, for real, we'll start our own league, man. We'll start our own damn league. But y'all not ready for that. Y'all want to still hold on to them like they the one. They ain't putting the goddamn hoop in the basket. They ain't putting the hoop in the basket. They put up a bunch of posters and, you know, a bunch of LED lights and that damn, you know, big screens and shit. How NBA this, that, and the third on it. We could do that. We could do that and make it look just like how they did it. And we could have one here and one at home. Period. And that way, we funnel all the great players to the Negro League. We had that shit before. We should have kept it. You motherfuckers always want to give something away. Always want to get something away. We done help these people. We done help these people. And all they ever done was shit on you. Period. And it's time to goddamn leave all that shit to the wayside and let's, you know, keep it moving as a people. I wouldn't play for that city no more. them saying go back to Africa. Quit letting that shit hurt. Learn something about Africa and you'll be like, hell yeah, I go back. You know what I'm saying? Because you will understand it then. You don't understand it now. You still, you know, immature. You probably 40 damn years old and still don't understand it. But that's okay. Because our minds been raped from Africa. You know what I'm saying? We've been raped about the things, you know, that our ancestors knew. Pascal, get out of Toronto. Japoweru. Beat. King.